Good morning, everyone. I want to share a dream that I had some years ago. There's like this righteous indignation within my spirit right now concerning our children and households and some other things. And I really want to share this dream the Lord gave me. And by the grace of God, it will alert all of you. So, some years ago, the Lord gave me a dream to let me know that we are in a state of emergency, and he was coming for our children in broad daylight. They were being kidnapped by Satan in broad daylight, mainly through the LGBTQ plus community. In the dream, I was having this different dreams about the LGBTQ. And it's like I was wrestling to come. It was like three or four different dreams in like one setting that the Lord gave me. And I was awakened by a child abduction Amber Alert. And the Lord revealed to me that he did that because he wanted to alert me to the fact that we are in a state of emergency concerning our children and that Satan was kidnapping them in broad daylight, mainly through the LGBTQ plus community. Now, I work in the public school system daily. And I've worked with kids since I was 12 years old, and now I'm almost 50, close to 50. And so I see that whole community, alphabet community, is just out of control. It has become a fad, practically. It's like it's cool to be that way. I have a nephew at one of his school. He's at a charter school. He said you have to say no homo so that the gays will know you're not gay and to leave you alone. And it's just ridiculous. And some of these kids are also being raped in schools and touched in schools and having to conform because some parents that can't afford to homeschool them by putting them on the computer online while they're there, because some of these parents, they actually work at the house and they're still sending their children to Satan to be educated and then wonder why they come home gay or whatever else the case may be. And some of you parents, and maybe it's not some of you, but many parents don't even have patience with their kids and they're not even trying. Now, I know kids can be a handful. Again, I've been working with them since I was 12. And they can be very difficult, but they can also be very rude and very disrespectful. And a lot of this stuff is coming from the home. Yes, your environment influences you, but I'm sorry, I'm seeing it. And a lot of the parents aren't even trying. Maybe they don't know how. Maybe they're tired. I don't know. Close your legs. Bottom line, they curse as if though you're not standing there. They're rude and disrespectful. They'll tell you to their friend or to their friends you can overhear. And sometimes they'll tell you what their parents say. The parents themselves are young. They're in their 30s, but their child is like 12 or 14 or whatever. And so they're young and things are just out of control. They are out of control. But yet you're talking about ministry, which is another problem. Your first ministry, if you have children or a child, your first ministry is to your house. Men and women, if you have a spouse, your first ministry is your husband, wife, and children. You have nothing to say if your kids are out of control and you're not even trying. You're trying to help somebody else, but yet your own kids are stuck on rebellion, stuck on defiance, stuck on entitlement because they're early narcissists, stuck on being psychopaths and just all kind of craziness because you as a parent refuse to try. You're fasting and praying, but you're not raising your kids. You're talking about the Lord, you're preaching, but you're not even trying with your kids. We've got to do better. Notice I said we. I don't have children, but I've been working with them since I was 12. But I still say we because this is a community. We call ourselves Christians. We got to be better. I'm sorry, but we have got to be better. Furthermore, I am an ex-lesbian. I've been out 8 years or what have you. And the Lord, when I was exiting and trying to just get answers and like, Lord, why am I like this? What is this really? What's really going on? Long story short, I was fasting and praying. He spoke to me. He said, lesbianism is witchcraft. So I want to touch on that one too. That's another reason why a lot of us aren't making large or larger steps in that community because we fail to see the spirit behind it. Whether or not you believe that is on you, I don't care. I did the work. I fasted and prayed. I read God's word and I let him take over and explain things to me from his word and however he wanted to do it. And he did just that. And if we don't come to understand it from that angle, from the spirit angle, and get out of our feelings and emotions, our children, our loved ones, our friends, or whoever, they're not coming out unless they themselves by choice, by submitting to Christ. Don't get me wrong. I know it's still an individual choice or whatever, but how do you pray correctly if you don't even know what you're fighting? The thing about this sin, yes, I said sin, is that you're dealing with the person. This is a person, meaning this is someone's son, daughter, mother, father, grandparent, sister, brother, niece, nephew, uncle, aunt, cousin, friend. This is somebody you can laugh with, cry with, share your joys with, sleep with, your sorrows with, talk to, go camping with, share life experience with, you work with, you play sports with them, you attend school. I don't know, you run ideas by, you study with them, you're a friend with them. It's your family member. You take road trips with them. You miss them when they're gone. You go camping together. XYZ. This is not like gambling, tobacco, caffeine, I don't know, shopping, video games, music, the internet addiction, drug addictions, alcohol, food addictions, and all that. This is different because this is a person. Listen at what I named, somebody that you can share your joys and sorrows with, talk with. So it's a different ball game. It is. I didn't say don't love them. I said I was once one. We need love. I mean, trust me, don't get me wrong. I get all that. But we have to be very mindful of the spirit that we're fighting. And another thing is a lot of these people, they're like, oh gosh, I'm 48 and now all of a sudden something happened. I just feel gay. No, you probably have a gay person in your life with that spirit on them and you didn't know it, or you did know it and you thought that you could just be casual friends and be okay with it and never say anything about it. Well, guess what? You just came into agreement with it. And so that's why that's on you. Now, I'm not proud to say that that happened with me when I was in it. I did that unawareingly on this level, though, to two heterosexual females. I didn't know the spirit because I was in it, so I didn't know anything about all of this that I'm talking now. I know it now because doing the work, getting before God, and letting Him teach me and help me, so I understand. So you might, if any of you are going through this or know somebody that's going through that, please tell them and ask them, listen, are you around anybody that is gay? Because you all of a sudden, watch out for all of a sudden. These suddenlies, all of a sudden, don't just give into that. You have to question that and take that to God and ask God what that really is. So again, please, I am begging. God is coming. He is coming for households. He's already told me He's coming to judge these houses. You have children. We have children, and we are held accountable to God for them.